Yes, indeed.
There we go.
Bam, there it is. And just like that, like a flash in the pan, your man is back in action. Dude, you ain't gotta adjust your TV sets. It is the two duo, your favorite heels that you have been missing profoundly, and we have been missing y'all too. We are back in action. This
right.
is two heels shooting the shit
With you.
Yes, sir. Been two long weeks, man. But we are back, brother. How are you?
I straight up gotta tell y'all. A couple of weeks ago, Thanksgiving week, I was sick as a fucking dog. I went to work with 103 degree fever, and I couldn't miss work. And I tried theirs, Wes.
There go my boy.
And shit, real life happens sometimes. And trust me, we didn't want to go without being here for 2 weeks, but shit, man, it just wasn't in the cards for us.
Yo, the goal is every week. That's always the goal. That'll forever be the goal. Matter of fact, that'll be a good time to put this up. Second.
We absolutely tried. Hell, we tried to do Sunday. We tried to do the Saturday, the night, the right after Survivor Series, and both of us were tired as fuck. I mean, we tried that week. It just wasn't in the cards.
Right. Anyway, my work schedule has been all scattered all over the place. I mean, like I say, we gonna try. It might be some times where I might just have to go live if I got some free time at work or whatever. Like, even if it's 30 minutes, we got to come on here and talk to y'all, man. My boy, shit happens. Ask Phillip Rivers. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we are definitely back. That's definitely where we've been. But where we are going, absolutely nowhere. We are here to stay forever and a day.
Yeah, that's right.
We'll never leave the people hanging, man. If we're God forbid, knock on wood, that we have to discontinue the show. We ain't gonna just leave y'all in the dark like that. But we just got something. But scratch all that sentimental bullshit, man. We are here. We are back like we never left. Let's talk about what we're gonna talk about today. We got John Cena versus Gunther coming up. The worst kept secret in all of wrestling. And we got we just did this. Mask Man, who the hell are you? And why it would actually be more beneficial long term for Cena to go over Gunther at Saturday night's main event. And y'all know what I like on this show, and I ain't bullshit. I ain't bullshit. It is time to have a real conversation about La Primera, no bullshit. But seriously, it's time we have a real talk about her. Jey Uso main event push Easy.
Not so fast, Wes. Not so fast. Not so fast.
Jey Uso main event push. What the hell? Why my shit keep disappearing? There you go. Jey Uso's main event push is officially over. LA Knight set to have a big year in 2026, and what it could mean if he don't. Liv Morgan is back. Yeah. I know we're gonna touch a little bit on Survivor Series, so we gotta talk about Liv Morgan being back. Well, I ain't got no drink, but I do got these Starbursts.
Right I got these Starbursts.
We got Femi versus Cody Rhodes. That's Saturday night's main event. And what can we get coming out of this? And always at the end, y'all know I'm gonna hit y'all with my question of the week, and we're gonna open up the floor to any questions for our people out there in the audience. And since I ain't said it in 2 weeks, don't let it be 2 weeks before you hit us on Cash. Send your donations to Cash App, Money Sign, STS, JDub, and then PayPal at john.wiley316@gmail.com. And remember, any and all contributions will be appreciated. Thank you, and happy holidays. Very nice.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. I got a theory about that mask, man. Yeah. Ooh.
No. When I say not so fast, I'm saying don't be so quick to think that it's Austin Theory.
All right. So where y'all want to start at?
Well, we've already told them where we've been and that we ain't going nowhere, so we got that out of the way.
I can actually erase that. But where y'all want to go? You want to go back to Survivor Series real quick?
Real quick. Ain't much to talk about.
That's why real quick.
That show absolutely sucked.
It sucked. Oh,
please, no. Just trust me. We'll get to that in a minute. I had some time to actually think about it and kind of replay it in my mind. I didn't go back and watch it, but that show really did suck.
What made it suck to you exactly? What did y'all think about Survivor Series?
Well, the women's War Games was lukewarm at best. There was no big,
agreed.
No major moments in that. It was literally, what it was. The men's, I think the best moment of that match was when you had Cody and CM Punk fucking dogpile on Brock.
Almost pulverized Braun Breaker.
So, both War Games matches were, like I said, lukewarm at best.
I'm with you, Tony.
Like you said, Liv Morgan returning is not enough to move the needle. Yes.
And honestly, if I could just slam dunk this home, the men's War Games pretty much was the same shit we saw last year. You just taking one man out and added another. That's it. Nothing memorable, nothing spectacular. Like I said, outside of Braun Breaker. We're so back now with this comment.
My bad.
We're back with this comment right here.
No, match of the night was definitely Cena and Dom.
If I had to pick one, if I had to pick one, I would probably take the men's War Games match. But that's not saying much. The reason why I don't like Cena and Dom's match is because it was overbooked like a motherfucker. And this is what we doing on Cena's last PLE. This is crazy. Like, come on now. Like, I get, and don't get me wrong, I understand the level of magnitude it could be to have a Roxanne and Raquel Rodriguez that hit their finishing move on John Cena in his last PLE. But Jesus Christ. Like, I'm not saying Dom had to beat him clean, but
You knew
every
Dom
member
wasn't
of the
gonna beat him
Judgment Day.
clean. You knew damn well
But
Dom wasn't.
goddamn, like every member of the Judgment Day, though, like literally every fucking member.
Every fucking member of the Judgment Day hit their finisher on him.
Except Liv Morgan. I don't think Liv Morgan hit him with nothing. I think she just
Liv
slapped
Morgan
him.
slapped the shit out of him and kicked him in the nuts. Oh no, she slapped the shit out of Dom and then kicked John in the nuts.
And nobody gave a good dog shit about La Primera No Bullshit and Nikki. Nobody gave a shit about that match.
No.
It's just devil's kiss, crowd go crazy, pin, we're back to obscurity. She put the Cena on Cena.
Double devil's kiss, but yeah. You know, she did one on the announce table and then another one in the ring. But I mean, is this what you produce in a stadium show? I mean, you talked about this for 6 months. Like, you talked about this. They talked about this on TV for 6 months in advance. Survivor Series coming to Petco Park. Survivor Series coming to Petco Park. And then this is what you give us?
That's what they gave us.
Hell, you could have did that in an arena.
Could have did that in my backyard.
I mean, shit. I got a big ass parking lot out here that they could have did it in, you know? But you know, it's like
my boy Rob. What's the word?
So yeah, for like Jet said, with the talent involved, it sucked. So now the count on PLEs on ESPN is 1 for 3.
How many pay-per-views they had on ESPN?
3. WrestlePalooza.
So that'd be 1 for 2. We went up.
No, they had the next one that they
Survivor
were
Series.
No, the one before Survivor Series.
Well, I wasn't going in order. I was just saying.
Oh no, it was WrestlePalooza.
It wasn't a Clash.
No,
we've been good, brother.
It was a Clash. Yeah, Clash in Paris.
1 win, 2 losses.
Give me that.
WWE is under 500. They didn't qualify for the CFP.
No,
they on their Notre Dame shit.
Oh boy! Don't even get me started on that.
Now, this is my thing. The amount of promotion that they put behind these PLEs it's crazy whenever the product in the ring doesn't meet. I don't want to say meet the quality that's meet the standard of quality that's been set, if that makes any sense.
I was somebody that was paying money for this every month. I would be very pissed off right now.
It's an easy way to throw $30 down the drain, unless you just a fanatic of college football. I mean, you're gonna have it regardless.
As I mentioned, but my brother.
If you're buying it, if you're buying it just for that,
yeah,
then yeah,
you have every right to be pissed.
What do y'all think about WWE's what they has produced on ESPN so far? What are y'all What do y'all think about that, chat? I know y'all feeling us on that shit.
I kind of feel like
that shit has been lackluster. It's been terrible.
I kind of feel like ESPN's having buyer's remorse right now.
Fact. You can tell by the articles they put out how they don't lie in the articles. And I know this is a wrestling show and all that, but ESPN is bigger than WWE, baby. Let's make no mistake about that. There's a reason why you wanted to be like sports. Sports didn't want to be like you, but nevertheless. Now,
there you go.
The first entrant into the Royal Rumble. My boy saying one word, shit. Facts. It's been shit. And I think you might be being nice about it, to be honest.
Yeah.
But y'all know what was getting talked about coming out of War Games. And it's this goddamn Masked Man. Masked Man, who are you?
Well, everybody wants to say it's Austin Theory.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's the popular opinion that it's Austin Theory.
Mm-hmm.
But what if it's LA Knight?
What if?
What if it's Sami Zayn?
What if?
There's
it can only be one.
There's a new rumor out this week that it's Montez Ford, but I mean, I'm just gonna brush that one to the side. But truthfully, what if it's not Austin Theory? I mean, like I said, that's definitely the popular opinion that it's Austin Theory. But what if it's not?
So let me flip the question. Who do you want it to be? It got to be somebody, obviously. So who do you want it to be? If you, and that's a question. Look, yeah, when we ask questions on here, or when a question is asked, that's a question for the chat also. Who do you want it to be?
I'll be honest, I want it to be Sami Zayn.
Okay. Wow. There's no right or wrong answer when I ask this. I just want to know. I just want to understand where you're coming from. So why would you want it to be Sami Zayn?
I mean, you're not really doing anything with him. You know.
Well, whoever is gonna be, you're not really doing anything with them.
Well, no, because it's not gonna boost anybody into main event status, because that's definitely reserved for Braun Breaker.
You can push two main eventers at one time.
You could, but and I asked you this the other day. I said, you know, are we strapping the rocket to him a little too soon? But then you said it took long enough for him to do it. It took too long for him to do it.
Yeah. Brock had it in 6 months. With historically great talent on the roster.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, I'm gonna tell y'all who I want it to be. I'm not saying this is who it's gonna be. I'm gonna tell you this is who I want it to be. Out of all those names that was listed, the person I really wanted to be is Montez Ford. The man you brushed to the side. I wanted to be Montez Ford. Now, we keep teasing the split of the Street Profits to the point where if they split, it's not really going to hit as hard as it would have been, as it would have hit around the time they originally started teasing. They split, and they tried to turn him heel, didn't work, so they back babyface. Yeah. Now, Montez Ford is uber talented. I think he's just as talented as Austin Theory entering wise. If not, I'll take Montez Ford for the simple fact that he's more athletic than Austin Theory. But the one thing about that makes Montez Ford way more interesting than Austin Theory is the man can cut a promo. He's charismatic in a place where charisma runs supreme. Now, because at this point, if you don't do anything with Montez Ford, I mean, obviously he's not, as long as Bianca is in the company, he's in the company. You know, that Fatu effect without being a Fatu. But if you're going to have him, why not do something meaningful with him? I mean, yeah, we might be sacrificing Angelo Dawkins, but so, I mean, that's just the risk you run when you're in a tag team. Austin Theory, look, I'm gonna say something out loud that no one has said yet. Y'all heard it here first at NikeFamA1. Understood. Very nice. Austin Theory, no matter what he does, as long as he has that face on that body, pause. That means, I mean, not that means he will forever be the guy that John Cena stepped on, buried 6,000-7,000 feet under the Earth's crater. And there is no coming back from that. There's no character development you can go do. There is none of that. Unless he get a complete makeover and you put him in the mask, there's no coming back from that. John Cena broke him off. That's just what it is. So I think you get way more out of Montez Ford. That's just me personally. That's why I want it to be.
I can concede to that.
Cause especially, yeah, that's the thing. That's exactly what I'm saying. He got a better personality. And imagine what it does when you turn Bianca heel and you put them together. Imagine that. A power heel couple. Even though that's been ran through millions of times, obviously. But not with two people that got personality like them two. Not with two people that is as athletic as them two. Love Triple H. Love Stephanie. I wouldn't call them athletics. And I wouldn't say either one of them is oozing with charisma. So, what y'all think about my Montez Ford thing?
That's actually a very good, dare I say, theory.
Yeah.
That's why everybody's so quick to say that it's Austin Theory, and I'm like, not so fast.
Now, don't get it twisted. I believe Austin Theory, it was the person that was originally pitched for this. Because, I mean, there was rumors way back in the summer saying that he was going to be in War Games or whatever. But I'm willing to bet, now, don't pass this as fact. It's just what I believe. I believe that once the internet got that and it started going crazy, they just scrapped, not necessarily, well, yeah, the War Games part of it, aspect of it, yeah, they scrapped the plans. Because, I mean, they were damn near expected type of shit. It would be, you'll be expecting it. And you know how they like the moments.
It is highly possible that Austin Theory was the one at War Games under the mask. You can have Austin Theory under that mask for every single one of these attacks. But when that mask comes off, that's where it really matters.
As long as it isn't a big discrepancy in between the height of the masked man and the person you say that it is.
Oh, we talking El Grande Americano.
That's why when people was like Randy Orton, absolutely not. Like Randy Orton,
like, huge.
Randy Orton is every bit of 6'5" or 6'6". And yeah, I'm gonna just step out there and say that masked man wasn't 6'5" or 6'6".
Whoever it was is very athletic to be able to get over the cage as fast as they did, and then as fast, just as fast out. So,
which makes Seth Rollins, which makes whoever inquired Seth Rollins to be asinine. The man just had surgery. God damn.
No way he's gonna be able to climb that fast post-op.
Boy, if y'all seen what I just seen, Jesus Christ. Bullshit. But Mask Man, I'm keeping my fingers crossed for Montez Ford. But if I had to be a betting man, I'll probably put my chips on Austin Theory. That's for damn sure.
Sami Zayn makes sense too because he has some history with Paul Heyman.
Give me 1 second. I got something for this next segment. I'm gonna have to get this right.
Oh God, is he about to put the ski mask on? Boy.
Oh yeah.
Austin Theory. It'd be what, almost 2 years since Austin Theory's been in the ring. It's been a while.
Yeah, I thought I was playing.
Been about
but
2.
Hold on, what we got here?
Well, first off, you mean you're.
I know my camera's not on, not just yet.
Yeah.
But
what did you do with the ski mask on? Yep.
Exactly we gotta have us a chit chat here. Take my goddamn hood off. We gotta have us a chit chat. Trips, come on, sit next to your boy. We gotta have us a old chit chat, old nice little conversation. Because we gotta start talking about this. Now, if we're gonna talk about how good she looked on camera and this loppy matter, no bullshit, we gotta talk about the horrendous booking of Stephanie Van Keur and how it's pretty lackluster. I ain't no pretty lackluster. It's ass as fuck. Even with her being a women's world heavyweight champion, it's terrible. And honestly, like, there's a real question. Is Stephanie over or is the Devil's Kiss over? Like, in all seriousness, like, that's a real question. Because it's been terrible. She was off TV for weeks at one point. Now, come to find out she was sick. Like, sick. Like, bad sick. I ain't going to say terminally sick, obviously. But sick. Okay. Come back. Championship match. Come back. Crown Jewel Championship. Cool. But it still feels like we're missing something here. And I wish my boy was here. But this is when you kind of go back to not. It kind of makes Bearded position on this a little bit more clear. When he like, man, I can't really get into this.
I'll be right back.
All right. When bro was like, I can't really get into this, man. And honestly, bro, I can see why. Because it feels less than. All right, let me ask y'all a question. Let me ask y'all a real question, bro. And I need y'all to be as honest as y'all can down there in the chat. I'm gonna bring up two people. Let's start with damn, I forgot this motherfucker name, and I was just thinking of it. Naomi. Let's think of Naomi. Naomi had that belt for a very, very, very short time, and obviously at this point shorter than what Stephanie's had it. But don't you feel as though Naomi is more important than Stephanie? Didn't she feel way more important as the women's world champion, I'm sorry, than what Stephanie has? And I believe Stephanie has had more title defenses at this point. I mean, it ain't by much, maybe by a title defense or two, but still. And if you feel that, and if you say that you feel Naomi it was more important than Stephanie, then I know damn well you feel like Liv Morgan was more important. Like honestly, I think Liv Morgan had the best run with the belt so far. Oh shit. My bad. I had you muted.
Got it. It's all good. No, Naomi felt way more important than Stephanie as champion. Liv Morgan definitely felt more important. They're not doing they're not doing a whole lot right now with Stephanie, and I think the answer to your question honestly is the Devil's Kiss is more over than Stephanie is.
Okay, well, this is what Tony said. Yeah, the champions only as good as their rivals they have. The booking is ass because they have nobody for. Naomi had Jade, Rhea, and Io. Right.
Liv also had Rhea.
Stephanie, day by day, week by week, month by month, show by show, PLE by PLE, she's starting to feel more and more like Tiffany Stratton.
Well, it kind of seems like that Stephanie's next opponent is going to be Raquel Rodriguez, which doesn't.
But what about Roxanne?
It's a step up from. It's a step up from Nikki Bella.
But what about Roxanne?
I think Roxanne. I think Roxanne and Liv are about to.
I'm not saying that Roxanne got to win the championship. I'm not saying that.
Something's about to give with Liv because she is like almost split personality. Like 1 minute she's happy for people, and then the next minute you see her eyeballing someone. So I think that's about to break real soon.
What about Roxanne?
No, Roxanne and Stephanie would be a great match, and they did have a match. They had a match, but then it ended up with a fuck finish.
Did we forget that Roxanne pinned Io? No. Did we forget about that?
No.
One of the few people to pin Io this year?
No.
And look, I know Raquel is just a casualty of war. Honestly.
She's a step up from Nikki Bella. But
brother, I'm a step up from Nikki Bella. I ain't bullshitting.
All right.
Nikki sucks.
She really does.
I mix no bones about how I feel about any of the Bellas. They ain't never did nothing for me. Like, not a blip on my radar. Honestly, they are a representation of the more forgettable part of women's wrestling in history. Honestly, I have more entertainment and fulfillment, and I ain't talking about sexual fulfillment. I have more entertainment and fulfillment watching Tori Wilson, Dawn Marie, Nydia, these people, Stacy Keibler, these people, Jacqueline, Victoria, Molly Holly, Trish Stratus. I'd rather watch Jackie Gator. Yeah. I'd rather watch that shit.
Wow.
I'd rather live through the tough enough, the Diva Search era. Get your Christy Hemme on. But anyway, but now Stephanie is dwindling out there as the champion, and what it does, it definitely brings the prestiginess of that title down. Not to say that it had a lot of prestige to begin with, but whatever goodwill and credibility that was built up before she touched that championship, it's definitely dying a horrific death. And this is just one of those times where it's not the talent, it's booking. It's the way you're being booked. It's the way you're being booked. Trip. Boy, I don't know why. Hey, boy, hey, look. This is what I think about them being a trailblazer. I was like, damn, I ain't know I was talking about Portland. Brandon Roy. Motherfucking Greg Oden. That's what I think about it when they talk about trailblazers. Like, damn, bitch, I didn't know you was a cheerleader.
Yeah.
But you said Rodney Hood loving ass, but
no, he's talking about everybody that you mentioned earlier. But yeah, I mean,
brother, please.
I don't know how much longer Nikki Bella has. I don't know if she signed a long-term deal or if she signed a short-term.
Look,
it's time for her to get the fuck out of there.
The moment they beat Nikki 1, 2, 3 clean at Survivor Series, she was dead.
Yeah,
that's it. She's dead. She that's her wrap on that. GG's in the chat.
It should be, but you know.
What?
Wexler.
Yeah. Liv Morgan is back. Man, how y'all feel about Liv Morgan being back? Clyde the Glide.
Terry Porter.
But what do y'all think about Liv being back? Liv Morgan is back. And in premier position. What do y'all think?
Well, just like I mentioned earlier. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I think that she's just making everybody feel like everything's okay in the Judgment Day, and she's about to flip on them. Like that exchange with her and Raquel Monday, where she's like, okay, we're not asking how you feel about. We know how you feel about Liv Morgan.
Well documented.
Yeah, well documented. You know, she makes my needle move. I got you. All right. That exchange with her and Raquel after Raquel attacked Nikki and then went face to face, and she was like, well, why didn't you say anything that you were going to do that? She's like, I didn't know we had to run everything by you. And she paused for a second and looked at her. She goes, oh, no, you don't have to do that. She's almost playing the Dr. Jekyll, Mrs. Hyde role at the moment, where it kind of seems like everything is good in the Judgment Day, and then she's just going to flip on all of them. And that slap that she gave Dom on Raw with the night after the Raw after Survivor Series, there was something behind that. That wasn't just a, typical Liv smacking Dom. There was something behind that.
What is that something?
Well, that something is exactly what was going on before she got hurt, and that was her and Roxanne fighting over Dom. But, so I think we're definitely on a collision course with Liv and Roxanne, but
So when you think they pull the trigger on that?
well, we got what 6 weeks till the Royal Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
Should happen.
What you're looking at is the person that's going to eliminate Roxanne out of the Royal Rumble.
Yes, you are.
That's what you're looking at.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Perfect place.
Yep.
You pull that trigger at the Royal Rumble.
But you still build it. But you still build it all the way up.
Right now, what I don't want is for them to do the typical WWE thing, and we end up with a mixed tag match at WrestleMania. No. We need Liv, Roxanne, and I'll tell you what, Raquel is a special guest referee. Raquel is in the middle of this.
She got to make a decision.
She got to pin somebody to the mat. She got to make a decision.
Her best friend.
And there you will see Raquel turn on Liv.
I could go with that. I can go with that. That's actually,
I want that.
That's a great. Yeah, that's great.
Because the opposite is you getting Liv and Dom versus Finn and Roxanne. No. Don't want that. Finn and Dom can go have their own separate match. It's 2-night WrestleMania. Hey, it's big enough.
It's that's coming eventually.
Now, will Dom have the IC belt by then? Don't know. Don't have no idea. But that's where I believe we should go with this.
Well, I think they're saving Dom versus Ray for WrestleMania for sure.
I hope not. Been there, done that.
I know, but we thought it was going to be a Survivor Series, and then it ended up being John Cena.
It don't have to be at a major PLE. It can be on a Saturday night main event, or it could be at Elimination Chamber. Not at WrestleMania.
Nah, we don't need that shit at WrestleMania.
Matter of fucking fact, you can have their match at the Royal Rumble. That's what you can do. Yes.
Yeah, why not?
Yes. Why not? It's your third biggest PLE out or second biggest, depending on your perspective. And it's a major match that you can put on the card. Great. Let's not do this at WrestleMania. And I'm not saying that.
I put SummerSlam over the Royal Rumble.
I said second or third, depending on your perspective. And honestly, I just don't want to see no fucking. I'm not saying that just to get Dom and Finn on the WrestleMania card. I'm just saying in general, like, no, we did this match already. It's bad enough they got rumors of Roman and Cody 3. I don't need to see this again at WrestleMania at least. Excuse me. Unless Ray is retiring, that's the only exception I'm making. That's the only exception. If Ray is hanging it up and this is his last match,
it should be about that time. Maybe they should make it a career versus hair match or something.
Something like that magnitude.
I mean,
the match must have meaningful purpose.
Yeah, you can't just Rey Mysterio versus Dom again. You got to have something that makes that match appealing. And Rey Mysterio retiring would definitely make that match appealing.
I'm gonna tell y'all what make us appealing.
That's my wife.
Very nice.
She's at the concert. Look at her
I'm
tuning
tell y'all what
in.
make us appealing. And here we are. You are watching your two favorite hills here on two hills shooting the shit.
With you.
Like we like to do every week, almost weeks. And we will be back to our regular time, regular place with regular channel on Tuesdays, this coming Tuesdays. Make sure y'all tune in, come support your boys. Shout out to my boy Monkey Man over there and talking monkey business with Monkey Man. Make sure y'all give my boy a like, share, and or subscribe. Well, like, share, and subscribe. I say and or. My apologies. Shout out to my boy Bearded Man. My boy ain't came in here yet, but he's just like Joe Hendry. Say his name and he appears. He normally comes right out. Pause after I give my boy a shout out. What time is it be working out like that? But make sure y'all go give my boy a like, share, and subscribe. Shout out to my boy for show over there for Show TV. I need to get back on my boy's channel. I ain't been on that in a minute. But for Show TV right here on YouTube at For Show TV 766. Make sure y'all give him a like, share, and subscribe. And friend of the show, Tiger Mike. That's our boy. You know, he do all of the nice designs. We're gonna try to get us a Christmas design up going. See if our boys can work up something for us. But he's on Twitch at Tiger Mike 84, streaming everything MLB the show on the weekends. Yeah. All right, had to get that in.
Yep. Definitely gotta pay the bills.
Gotta pay the bills. But now this one right here, I don't know. LA Knight is set to have a big year in 2026. The rumors has it to where they're saying they're building LA Knight up to be a sympathetic babyface. And he's set to have a push of some sort or magnitude at the middle point, at the beginning or midpoint of next year. But the question is it too late?
I don't know if I would say it's too late. Some guys are better chasers than carriers. What the fuck?
Some people are better chasers than carriers.
Yes. Some people are better for storyline at chasing the title than they are at carrying the title. But I'd say LA Knight is done being a chaser and it's time for him to be a carrier. Long overdue. And the rumor is he just signed an extra year extension on his deal that he signed last year that puts him in WWE for at least the next 3 years. So I don't think he would sign an extension if he was still being booked or if he was still gonna be booked as shitty as he has been. There's probably something on the horizon for him in 26.
Now, the thing about Austin being delayed wasn't a matter of WWE choosing to do so. It's just that whole shit with Brett and Sean delayed him by a year and a half. Well, let me just say they didn't help things. They definitely didn't speed up nothing for Austin. Hell, funny thing is Brett said whenever he was like, I'll lose to anybody. Shit, even the Brooklyn Brawler, but Shawn Michaels said, hell, I'll put over Stone Cold type of thing. But I ain't gonna lie, It didn't work out for that boy though. Yeah, I can see that.
Austin's first title run was
It was over by the summer.
yeah.
He didn't make it to the summer because by November of '98, The Rock won the belt.
Well, that was because Austin had to go have neck surgery. Or no, that was
No, that was
99.
'99.
That's my bad. Yeah. Yeah, no, his title reign
What the
was
fuck
kind
is
of
going
over
on
by
outside?
his title reign was kind of over by the summer of '98. I mean, he lost it to Kane and then won it back, and then Vince kind of, came up with his master plan with Taker and Kane, got the belt off him, and it was almost a year, or it was a lot longer than that because he didn't win it again until what 2001
What?
when he took it from
Yeah,
Rock.
he didn't
Yeah.
have it at all in 2000.
Well, no, because he was.
He didn't come back to October of 2000. And that's a matter of fact, he came back the same night Kurt Angle won his first WWE championship.
Bro, he just said
As far as came back in the match.
Invasion. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Mm.
Believe it or not, though, hey, call me crazy. Call me crazy. And I know we kind of get a little bit off subject, but fuck it. I think 2001 might have been his best run with the belt. Think about this for a second.
After he turned heel?
Yes.
Well,
Think about this for a second.
We had some of the funniest segments ever with him and Angle while they were both hurt.
You had the 2-man power trip going on.
And they had to get rid of that.
That was from April to when did he bust his shit? In May? June. It was May or June. I think it was May. You had him and Taker at Judgment Day or Backlash, I mean.
Yeah. Right?
No. I don't think that was the better lie. Hold on, matter of fact. You had him and Taker at Backlash 01. Then you had him, Jericho, and Benoit in an awesome triple threat at King of the Ring. You had him and Kurt, which was a damn good mini feud over the summer. Unforgiven, SummerSlam.
And some
Shit, he kept that belt.
And some of the funniest damn segments. Some of the funniest damn segments I have ever fucking seen in my life.
Nah,
Kurt Angle with that little fucking tiny hat and that ukulele. Oh my god, that shit was pure comedy.
Yeah, I think that was his best run. I think that's crazy to think about it out loud. I think 2001 might have been his best run, which is crazy because that's the time of his career he wish he could take back. Being a heel, that is. But I mean, you can't argue with the year we got. Although Booker T bust his shit, ended up breaking his shit.
Okay, there was a storyline that happened after Austin became champion again, after losing to Taker and Kane at Breakdown. When Austin became champion again, he told Vince, "You have something that belongs to me, and that's the Smoking Skull belt." And
that was 98.
Was that 98? Mm-hmm. So he did win it again in 98.
Yeah. No, he lost to Kane, beat Kane the next night. Then
that was King of the Ring.
That's what I'm saying. It was in 98. I'm just going through the 98 timeline. He won the belt in April of 98. By June of 98, that's when he loses to Kane. And then right next night, he win it again.
Next night, yeah.
SummerSlam, he beats Taker.
Right. He beat Taker at SummerSlam. And then September was Breakdown, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, and that's when the triple threat happened when
Triple threat.
Kane and
And the
Undertaker
title got held up.
campaign each other.
Title got held up. Rock won it. Then Mankind,
he kept it to WrestleMania. He got Austin got it back at WrestleMania 15.
That's right, it was 15. And that's when the storyline happened with Austin trying to get the Smoking Skull belt back. That's when the Buried Alive match happened with Taker. So he did win it again before 2001. Okay. But no, 2001 was probably his best run, even though he was a heel that the fans turned back.
Yeah, and if I had to pick a match, that was the worst match out of all of them. It had to be the Survivor Series match. If I had to pick.
With who?
Actually, I lied. Him and Taker really, like, bro, it don't matter when they fought each other.
Which one?
And I want to say that was Judgment Day. I want to say
Buried Alive match.
No. I'm in 2001.
Oh, I said the Buried Alive match happened shortly after Austin beat Rock at 15. Yeah. Let's see.
Hello.
Let's see. We had April, May, June. I think it was June. No, June was King of the Ring. Might have been July. But I think the point that we're kind of getting at is Austin might have been a better chaser than he was a holder.
Yeah, I mean that's a story of most baby faces, low key. Like and through the annals of history, the best title runs have came by way of heels.
Absolutely,
honestly,
absolutely. So back to LA Knight. I think it's time to rip the Band-Aid off and see what he can do. Give him a run.
So my question is, if not then when?
Yeah. Well, apparently
if not then when?
I mean, apparently he's got 3 more years. So, I mean, but I think it's time to rip the Band-Aid off and see what he can do. I mean, shit. But you got Braun about to take over though. So when do you you don't put the WWE title on LA Knight, do you?
Maybe. Or maybe you build up Braun to be this unstoppable force that LA Knight finally puts the kibosh to. It could happen.
So we're looking at about a year storyline then.
Cause somebody remember when you're booking a champion, you have to book how he's gonna lose this belt also.
Exactly.
So I think, yeah. Braun Breaker could have this belt, and he could eventually lose it to LA Knight next year. Now, am I sitting here saying that LA Knight should get the Jey Uso as far as like winning the Royal Rumble and going through all that? No, I'm not saying all that. Quite honestly, I think it'll be too soon after Jey Uso's climb through the Royal Rumble. You don't want to bastardize that concept. That's literally the what's the word I'm looking for? That is I'm putting this in sports terms. That to the WWE. All right, got you. Going through the Royal Rumble and the road to WrestleMania and main event the main event in WrestleMania, the WWE is like the number 1 seed in the NFL. We all jockeying after that to get the premier position to get to the Super Bowl, ultimately. But I'm sure I get the analogy I'm trying to paint there. But let me tell y'all what'll happen if you don't have a big year with LA Knight. in 2026. Do you know what happens to that man? And in 1 year's time, he can go from being LA Knight, yeah,
He
to
compared it to the number one seed in the NFL.
not for real, premier position.
Oh,
Best
that's
way,
great.
best way to the Super Bowl. He can
Here's
go
to
in 1
y'all.
year from being very nice. For all y'all rocking back with us, we got 6 people in here. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. You can go 1 year going from LA Knight, yeah, to being Dolph fucking Ziggler. Just good enough to get other people over. It'll be over.
It will.
And again, he would be just like Austin Theory. The same thing I said about Austin Theory, how no matter what you do, as long as that face is on that body, you will always be the man that John Cena just eviscerated.
Man, did he ever?
And that could be LA Knight. You only could lose so much before you be looked at as a loser. And if you don't eventually pull the trigger on the man, what will he be?
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Opposite. Ain't nothing you said that's wrong. So,
now, Rikishi, brace yourself for this. Jey Uso main event push is officially over. Now, remember, many moons ago on this channel, when we had that conversation about, is this man just an entrance? How does it look now? Just an entrance.
Yep. No, you're right.
Just an entrance. And don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. That entrance gets them people going. Man, I'm talking about 46,000 people yeeting at one time, sitting on the top of the cage. And let me say this for the fucking record. Let me go back to Survivor Series just for 5 seconds. I absolutely hate the fact, and I would find it to be extremely disrespectful if I was CM Punk, if I was Logan Paul, well, not Logan Paul, I don't really have no stroke here. If I was Braun Breaker, if I was any of these people, I would find it very disrespectful that this man in the middle of a war games that get promoted as a war, this man is redoing his entrance. The man climbs to the, and I get they set that up to sell the oh shit moment when Brock Lesnar's guitar riff hits, but bro, there's so many different ways we could have did that instead of that. I hate that.
Run it back in the middle of a match.
Oh, I hope. Oh, man, hold on. I know they ain't got the nuts to do this shit here, but I would if I was booking it. Let me put it on. If I was booking this match, I would have Jey Uso come out in the Royal Rumble, and I have him yeeting until his yeeter can't yeet no more. And I would have him get in the ring, and I have him do that.
Run that shit back.
And Braun Breaker mow his motherfucking ass down. I'm talking about mow him down. I'm talking about bro, straight ISO speed his ass.
I was about to say, are we talking about speed?
I'll talk about ISO speed that nigga. Count one.
Because he fucked him up in that Rumble.
Look, I'm proud of him too.
Look. You get it twisted. See, we don't hate Jey Uso. We don't hate Jey Uso at all.
I like him. It just I just hate that.
I hate the fact that we started this whole run it back shit, and he started doing it during matches. You know, it's cool if you do it at the beginning. You know, at the beginning of your entrance, but to do it in the middle of a match, that's just dumb.
Come
I
on,
mean,
dog.
like
Like, what we
CM
really
Punk,
doing here?
like CM Punk played along with it. He was down there dancing and doing whatever he was doing. I don't remember what he was doing, but he was doing something while all that was going on. And then, of course, Brock Lesnar's guitar riff hit, and that was the oh shit. What should have happened is Brock should have gotten in the ring, and then Jay should have tried to jump on him, and Brock should have caught his ass for an F5. That's what should have happened.
Why the fuck do we even? Man, bro, I hate that shit. I
I
hate
do
it.
too.
I hate looking
I
at
don't
it.
like to run it. I don't like to run it
I
back in the middle of a match.
and that's what I really think overkilled his whole persona, or lack of
And I get
thereof.
it. I get it. The crowd fucking started it when they started one more time, one more time, one more time, and then that's when he started to, run it back. But doing it in the middle of a match, I see my daughter over there. She shares the same sentiment. Um, no. You got it wrong, cuz you got it wrong. I love
Yeah,
Jey
cuz you
Uso.
got it wrong.
I love Jey Uso. I his singles run, definitely proud of him. Glad he got a run, but he ran out of
Now,
gas. He ran out of gas, and that's why they took the belt from him, because he ran out of gas. The Rocket ran out of gas.
if we keeping it a bean, if we keeping it honest, if we keeping it 1,000, as the young folks say, he only had a limited time with the belt any goddamn way. So we was always gonna get back to this point at some point. Because at some point, unless you're John Cena status, Roman Reigns status, you gotta have just a little bit. You gotta be able, your matches gotta have more. Like Ric Flair was able to get away with that same match every night, all night, because social media wasn't a thing, TV wasn't as popular as it is right now, etc., etc. Now, and he's never been the greatest in the ring performer. Now, can he work? Absolutely. But if we're also keeping it a beam, the tag team scene need the Usos right now.
They do. They absolutely do.
Like we're actually about to get a Usos and about to call it people Judgment Day. Usos and New Day match again. And they put on classics.
Yes, they put on some great matches.
And the tag team scene need a shot in the arm, especially on Raw. I mean, that's not to say that SmackDown ain't dying a horrific death. Because this time last year or earlier this year, I mean, the tag team scene on SmackDown actually was kind of thriving. But yeah, they need to. Cause what tag teams you got on Raw? You got the War Raiders, AJ
Raiders.
and Dragon Lee, New
AJ
Day. You got New Day. So we had 3 right here.
What?
Usos now make 4. I guess JD and Finn makes 5.
What the hell is he talking about?
I guess you could count the Americanos.
Did you mean to say that?
Yeah, I don't know what you mean by that, Wes.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what he meant by that exactly. But yeah, I mean, the Usos can definitely elevate the tag team division on Raw. And I kind of feel like it was time to kill off any tribal chief thing that they were doing with Jey Uso. Being the next tribal chief or whatever, tribal heir or whatever the hell they wanted to call him. But the tag team division on Raw can definitely use the Usos, and like my man said earlier, the New Day and the Usos have had some classic matches, and they can do it again. So
yeah, that chemistry don't go nowhere.
yeah, so I mean, let's just, I mean, look, Jey Uso had his run. He beat Gunther. He tapped Gunther out at WrestleMania
In 2 seconds.
in 2 seconds. I was trying to figure out
in his finishing move.
I was trying to figure out what the hell he was talking about. But it's all good, Wes. It's all good. You know, he tapped Gunther out at WrestleMania. He won the world title. He had a little bit of a run with it, not much. And for that, I mean, he ran out of gas. He ran out of gas, and that's why they went back with Gunther. That's why they went back to Gunther, because he couldn't handle it. He couldn't handle. Go ahead.
The man could have been a physical specimen. He could have been in the greatest shape of his life. It wasn't going to change who he was in the ring.
Yes.
So, or charismatically, honestly. We was gonna get back here eventually. Now we can say that his lack of in-ring focus, I guess, expedited things, but we was always gonna get back here. But it was the moment.
Jey Uso was never gonna hold the title for 6 months, a year. I mean, that was never gonna happen. And I do agree with you, Jet. They should have evolved his character a little bit more. But in the end, I mean, Jey Uso is truly nothing more than an entrance.
So let me ask y'all a question. I'm posted right here in the chat, so everybody can see it. Hold on. Does Triple H have a character development problem?
I had a feeling that's what you were about to ask. I had a feeling that's
the MFTs.
I absolutely.
The MFTs.
We're about to ask.
Lyra Valkyria, Kairi Sane, Jey Uso. No, Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso. Well, Jimmy got hurt, so I mean, I guess I can't put Jimmy on that list.
But remember, Jimmy was supposed to be the bigger Uso. It wasn't supposed to be Jay. Oh, there's D.
My boy D Blacker fella, quick to smack a fella.
It was supposed to be Jimmy Uso.
My boy.
Jimmy Uso was supposed to be the premier Uso, and then he got hurt, and Jay picked up the ball and ran with it. So, you know that.
Shit, I knocked myself out
of
focus.
What character has had Triple H developed? No.
Or okay, now when you ask that question, are you saying has he developed? Period, or you mean from start to finish? Because that got a different answers. Those has different answers to it. Example, like he actually did give Sami Zayn some character development, but is it not to say that's not to say that Sami Zayn was already a character that was developing, but Triple H did help because McMahon was already kiboshed by the time Sami Zayn and the Bloodline shit popped off. Sami Zayn being featured in the Bloodline, that is. So give me a little bit of clarity on that question. But I can answer it this way. Okay, start to finish, then because Gunther wouldn't be one, because that's a McMahon thing. If we're saying start to finish. Braun Breaker wouldn't be one either.
He didn't develop Gunther.
That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you who it wouldn't be. Like the answers you can't use.
I wouldn't say he developed Braun. I wouldn't say he developed Bronson. I wouldn't say he.
Actually, no. You might have him on Bronson Reed. Because Bronson Reed started when him and Braun Strowman had their little action going on. And then subsequently, that's what led to bro being in War Games and him breaking his ankles and so on and so on.
Yeah, all that good shit.
I'll give him Bronson Reed. Ooh, this is gonna sound very hypocritical. I would actually give him LA Knight. McMahon, Max Dupree. Triple H, LA Knight. One of the first things Triple H did when he got that book, at least part before McMahon came back, he did stop the Max Dupree and restart LA Knight. Nah, LA Knight was a thing when he was running NXT. Towards the end, at least. I guess you could say Johnny Gargano.
Just don't call him a jackass.
I mean, but okay, look. The point is that you would still only have a few names to work with versus a countless others that facts. Yeah. That's why I say it sounds very hypocritical. But the point is, even if you pull out 1 or 2 names, 3 or 4 names, even 4 or 5, you still got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 people he didn't develop or didn't help develop. Very nice. I give him Rhea Ripley. I give Triple H Rhea Ripley now. That's Triple H.
I thought
that was not a McMahon thing.
I thought Rhea's transformation to the goth chick was when Vince was still around.
That was a Triple H thing. I don't think that was a Vince thing.
Are you sure on that? Because I know Vince was still around when Finn, Damian, and Rhea turned on Edge.
And he gets Dominic Mysterio. Actually, you could give him JD McDonough too. Damn.
So Trips developed the fucking Judgment Day? Because you literally just named everybody in the Judgment Day except for Damian.
El Campeon.
She beat Charlotte at WrestleMania 40? Was it 40?
Yeah, see, Triple H replaced Vince as WWE's creative figurehead in July of 2022. Rhea joined the Judgment Day in 2022.
So Triple H developed the fucking Judgment Day.
So yeah, you can get at the Triple H.
I think Liv was already established before she joined the Judgment Day with Dom.
Nah, that pushed her over the top. Liv did win too.
But I'm
She
saying
did win.
she was having the run of her life before she got hurt and then taken out by Rhea. And then of course she came back with the revenge tour. But I'm saying she was having the run of her life before
under
that.
Triple H. Under Triple H. No. Rhea had her run under Triple H. I mean,
no, I
Liv
said
had
Liv.
her run under Triple H. No, that was
Liv.
under Triple H. Okay, I got you. Liv under Triple H. Because matter of fact, 2024 was the year of Liv Morgan. That 1 year, like matter of fact, me and Tony, we were talking about this. We were like, bro, that 1 year solidified I call her girl Morgan Freeman. That 1 year solidified Liv Morgan as a Hall of Famer. Crown Jewel Championship, World Championship. She's not a Royal Rumble winner, is she?
That was the revenge tour.
That was under Triple H.
I'm talking about the run that she had before she got hurt when Rhea took her out, and then she came back with the revenge tour. I'm talking about the run that she was having before that. She was having the run of what?
Where? Doing what with who? Doing what with who? Yeah, Naomi. I'll put it like this: Naomi is a two-time, well now 3-time world champion. Do you even care about her first 2 title runs compared to the world championship she had for only like 2 months? So that couldn't have been the run of her life. The run of her life came when she joined the Judgment Day. I wouldn't say she was established. Matter of fact, her and Rhea was a tag team at one point.
They were. But
that's not the I wouldn't call that the run of her life.
She was champion for a while there until she got hurt.
Got another example. Alexa Bliss is a multi-time world champion. And did you really care about her before she started cosplaying Harley Quinn? No, you didn't.
I honestly cared more about Alexa Bliss when she started imitating Bray Wyatt.
That's the point. Yeah, that's who she beat, Ronda Rousey. When Liv Morgan beat Ronda Rousey, I wouldn't say established. I think that run, that revenge tour, is what established her as a surefire, can't miss, bona fide Hall of Famer, main eventer. To where having Liv Morgan, guys, damn, my eyes get to wonder every time. Like having Liv Morgan in the mid card is downright disrespectful. Now, Trips can't get credit for Becky Lynch though. That's for sure.
No, because
that's for sure. That's Vince McMahon.
Yeah,
that was McMahon.
Yeah,
that was McMahon. And Cody came back in April, but Vince was out like 3 months later. Well, 2 months later, I mean. 3 months.
Could you give Trips Jade's development?
Yes. Yes. Hell yes.
Okay.
Facts.
Kid, turn the light back on.
The Wyatt's coming for your ass.
I'm gonna kick this kid's ass.
They got the piano playing for my boy. But hopefully LA Knight has a bigger year in 2026 than he's had so far. But let's talk about this right here. Braun Breaker's promo to Seth Rollins. Well, Seth Rollins did catch it straight in that. To CM Punk. With Seth Rollins catching it straight.
Mm-hmm.
So what was y'all thoughts about his promo? What do you think about it? And do you think we need more of it or less of it?
I think we definitely need more of it. Because we need to see that aggressive side of Braun Breaker. I mean, we're starting to see it. We're starting to see it in the ring, but we need to see it in the promos as well. That's Scott right there. Like straight up, that's Scott. You know, like I look at that and I see Scott. I'm sorry, Rick could never cut a promo like that.
Okay, it's not gonna go down as promo of the year. It's not gonna, and you probably won't even remember it in 6 months. But I mean, if I don't watch the show, I'll watch certain segments. But
he's had,
I think it was a promo.
Shows. He's had 2 shows where he's cut 2 aggressive promos. The last 2 shows.
I think this was the promo of his life, honestly. Now, again, was it the most charismatic? Absolutely. But in Braun Breaker terms, yes, it was. Like, it was straight to the point. He was aggressive. He was assertive. He stepped out in front as a leader and not necessarily a background player. We already got enough black background players in the division. And, I mean, he's going to be a champion. Like, you got to get used to doing this. Remember what Cena told Roman? Hey, if you're going to be the big dog, you got to know how to do one of these.
Shut up,
you got to know how to cut a promo.
He said, shut up, John.
So, you know, I mean, and honestly, it does make you a little bit more intrigued for their match that's coming up at the beginning of the new year. Now, let me ask y'all this. Is that where you pull the trigger and you put the belt on Braun Breaker to kick off the new year? Raw top of the year, Barclays Center, Brooklyn, New York. Do we have a new world heavyweight champion?
I think so. I think you should. But knowing Trips, he'll probably save that for WrestleMania.
I hope to God that's not the WrestleMania match.
I'm not saying it is. I'm saying knowing Trips the way we do, that's probably what the plan is. But if it was me booking it, Braun Breaker walks out of that show, out of that first Raw, the year anniversary of Netflix with that title.
Now, this is the catch. The catch is...
Hold on 1 second. Was there a title change on last year, on the premiere of Netflix last year?
No, I think the main event was Solo and Roman and their tribal comeback for that Ula follow.
No. Rhea beat Liv. That was the title change. I'm saying a title change in general is what I'm saying.
Now, the only catch to all of this is Elimination Chambers in Chicago. And I believe it's their first show inside of the Allstate Arena. Something like that. It's something to that magnitude. Wherever they're hosting the show is not in the typical place they normally host in Chicago. And knowing Punk being from Chicago, he's most likely going to headline this show in one way, shape, matter, or form. Now, the McMahon way is to beat you in your hometown. Now, I can totally see Braun Breaker taking his belt off of Punk either there on the Raw or at the Rumble. Whatever their first match is, I don't think Braun Breaker will win. You'll do a fuck finish on that and get it for the pay-per-view.
So you're saying you wouldn't put the belt on Braun?
I would. Yes. Like, this is another classic case of what I want versus what will really that's more likelier to happen.
I'm telling you, what's more than likely going to happen is it's going to be a fucking WrestleMania match. Because, like you said, Elimination Chambers in Chicago, Punk's more than likely going to headline that. Punk and AJ are probably more than likely going to headline that. And then the next step after that is WrestleMania.
Punk in the chamber. Punk wins the chamber. It's the headline.
What, to go against Braun Breaker at WrestleMania?
Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes.
We can't keep avoiding each other forever.
Braun Breaker goes off with Roman with the return in Seth Rollins.
Ooh. Damn, I get you.
That way.
Yeah.
That. Now, I'm not taking credit for that idea. That definitely came from the Solid Monster Sounds Off, but it's such a hell of an idea.
It is a hell of an idea.
I had to throw that out there.
I mean, Roman did say that title will look better on my shoulder, and I'm not saying Roman needs the title again. I'm just saying, you know, he could be in the title picture, but not winning it.
You get 2 for the price of 1. Braun Breaker beats both members of the Shield.
So what? We're gonna have a triple threat?
Yep.
Are we 100% sure that Seth will be back by WrestleMania?
I mean, if he's not, you can just do it with Roman. I mean, either way, Braun Breaker walks in the world champion. He walks out the world champion. Either way,
so he has the win of his life, just like Bronson Reed did against Roman. So after almost 5 years of Roman winning, now we're gonna start having Roman losing.
Yes, that's the downside. That's the downside of it, because now I ain't gonna say he's bigger than the program, but I ain't saying he's bigger than the program. But at this point, beating Roman himself is damn near bigger than a championship. He's that solidified of a star.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong, it's Cody's show. But Roman is the star. Roman is the star.
CM Punk wins the Elimination Chamber and goes after Cody.
And you can't turn Cody. Here we go.
Is that where we finally get that turn?
We can turn Cody right then and there. Okay, because the thing is this. We did that last year in Vegas. I was about to say, we can't send the crowd home happy every year, and it puts intrigue on Raw coming out of WrestleMania and SmackDown coming out of WrestleMania. It makes it must-see television. And are we really ready for another major heel turn after they fumbled the last one? Do you trust them?
I've seen Cody as a heel. I mean, most of his TNA run was as a heel, and he did pretty damn good with it.
That's a question for the chat. Do y'all trust another heel turn?
Be right back.
So soon? Do you trust it? Because honestly, they're gonna Tony, man, y'all think they calling for Kevin Patullo? They're gonna be calling for Triple H's head in the IWC. And the IWC, Philly fans are brutal. That IWC is a whole different monster. But we need more promos like this from Braun Breaker to wrap it back up to our original point. because we need to continue further establishing that Braun Breaker is the future. He's the present. He's the now and the future, honestly. And he's built like Scott, promos like Scott, but he wrestles. But he should be booked like Goldberg in the sense of not 90 minutes, not 90-second matches, but he should mow down almost everybody.
No,
He should be
I
at
100%. I 100% agree that Braun Breaker should get the torch and should run with it.
Yeah, the Olympic flame.
Give
What
him
that
a
boy said, we
fucking
don't
year.
run for the.
Give him a fucking
him a
year
what?
run. Give him a year run with it, and then take it from him with LA Knight, as you said earlier.
Or somebody that you've built up. It could be a babyface over Femi. It could be a babyface Ricky Saints. I don't know. Like we'll just have to keep staying in tune and see, because you know it's hard to pitch this shit year to year, because shit be changing at the drop of a dime.
The injuries are killer.
Oh yeah, shoulder injuries too. Ain't that a bitch?
Killer. I mean, those are the worst.
And it's the shoulder injuries.
Yeah. Shoulder, leg. I mean,
now with that being said, let's slide to the world's worst kept secret in all of professional wrestling. We got John Cena versus the Ring General.
Something that we called months ago.
Hey man, what is that? Choke him out, put him down. Now, what are your thoughts on this?
Well, I want to know. I want to know what you're like. The next banner that says why it would be more beneficial to have John Cena beat Gunther. I want to hear that first.
Okay. Well, you putting me.
I want to hear your explanation on that first.
Okay. See, what this does is this works for somebody that's not even in this match. That don't have nothing to do with this match. Because remember, we're trying to build stars for the future. Now, let's be honest. Even though I did come on this channel and say Gunther should choke him out, put him down. But upon further evaluation, and now that some things has transpired that I didn't necessarily account for, I'm changing my mind on that. Cena should actually win this. Let me tell you what. Remember when Brock beat the Streak?
Yeah.
What did we say after that? What was said after that?
The streak is over.
Well, of course, but did he really need that?
No,
Brock was already established. Then remember, we started going through all the people that it could have really benefited. Young Randy Orton, Batista. It's somebody that it could literally push you to the stratosphere. I mean, into the stratosphere.
Also, keep in mind, Taker was originally scheduled to win that match. They changed the match because Taker got a concussion during that match.
That never been sustained. That's always been a rumor. No, nobody has confirmed that.
Taker said that himself, but maybe I'm wrong.
Never read that. Because Taker's also came out and said that Vince came to him hours before and said, tonight's the night. And plus, Taker wanted to lose this.
Brock kind of said he didn't want to be the one to break the streak, and that I think the only reason the streak got broken is because of Taker getting a concussion, a serious concussion during that match. But that's never been confirmed, as you said. But that's the rumor and innuendo, is that Taker was supposed to win that match, and then okay. Well, either way, Um,
Right.
okay, okay.
Right.
I think okay. Let's go back to the original point. Let's run it back. Brock didn't need it.
He didn't need it. He was already established. This could have went to so many other people that it could have made. Like Randy Orton literally could have been the legend killer forever. Like a real live legend killer.
Kane
Now,
actually refused to break the streak. He said, "I'm not going to be the one to do it."
the street did not start getting marketed until 2002.
Right, it
For
started getting
sure,
marked. But I'm saying they had
by
another match
2005.
during that. But
Not at
I know
Mania. They only had one at Mania. Two. I lied. Two.
I had two.
Two.
They had two.
Okay. Hold on. Pause. There's no way they would have had Kane beat Taker at WrestleMania 20. There's no way logical that could have took place. That could have taken place. So you think Taker's first reappearance back as the dead man?
Just like Jet just said, Kane and Edge both declined. It was presented to them, and they both said no. I'm not going to be the one to do it. Edge probably could have benefited from it.
Okay, I'm not. All right, look, let me say this. I'm not denying that they got approached, right? But because a lot of storylines got pitched, a lot of what if we had type of things have taken place, right? But just think about that for a second. Let's just think about wrestling logic for 1 second. Undertaker's first appearance as the dead man, right? We're gonna beat him. Now he had to figure it out that he was gonna retire this American Badass gimmick the moment him and Vince's program kicked off. The ultimate crescendo was supposed to be him getting buried to bury this character and to bring back the dead man with a little bit of variations of the American Badass to it. But nevertheless, the dead man. Hold on. Let me put this on. Why the hell would you beat that shit? Well, of course. Again, like I said, a lot of what if shit that got pitched. I mean, hell, it was pitched that Vince would have been one that created Stephanie's kid. I mean, the man pitched the incest storyline. So I understand. But damn, would that be dumb as fuck? But
no, not Kane. Edge could have benefited from it. Randy Orton,
2008, yeah.
Randy Orton.
Well, my money would have been on Orton.
Randy Orton definitely could have benefited from it, but there's also rumor that he refused when he was approached about it. So, I mean, the respect that these people have for the Undertaker is monumental. The fact that they didn't want to be the one to do it, you know, I mean, that shows a lot of respect for the dead man. But going back to the original point, Brock didn't need it. Right. Brock didn't need it.
Now,
the person that really needed it the most is the person that beat him 2 years later, and that was Roman.
That would have went over like a fart in church.
That
would have went over like a fart in church.
Well, I mean, it did kind of. I mean, it did after he actually did it, but Roman was getting pushed down our throats week in, week out, and God, we were so tired of Roman. But we got
succotash.
We got
well, okay. The person that this is gonna benefit in the long run, it's gonna be Dominic Mysterio. Dominic Mysterio can hold the unique distinction of being the last person to beat John Cena. And on pay-per-view at that, or PLE with pay-per-view, whatever.
Fuck.
It works for Dominic Mysterio so much. And you have, by proxy, made an even bigger star. And you made the Intercontinental Championship just a little bit more important.
I
Just a little
never even
bit.
thought about that. I never even thought about that. I never
Cena
actually thought about that.
And plus, Cena lost his last 2 pay-per-view matches. He's due for a win. You send the people home happy in that scenario because my thing is this. Think about this. If you choke him out, what are you gonna do? Wake back up and start acting normal? Now you didn't just kill this man's finish, killed it dead. If a 47-year-old could get up, or however old Cena is, if he could just get up out of a sleeper and just cut a passionate promo.
Yeah, I'll say he's gonna choke him out, and then John's is all of a sudden gonna get up and cut his farewell promo. Yeah, okay. Now that you say it like that, it's like okay.
Now, what would be lit, and they probably won't, but what would be live is if he do beat him, get a shock not a shock victory in sense of a roll up, but get the victory in shock as far as us mostly believing that Gunther's gonna go over, and they actually get to win the Cena, and he actually sits up in the corner and recreates that gif that been floating around Twitter that said all of us on December 13th is gonna be doing this right here. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This is gonna hit me in the feels. This might be that in the.
Huh. It could have benefited. It could have benefited Bray. Yeah.
No doubt. Cooking Trucker 267. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, man. We want to know who you are. Yeah, why ain't seen that username? Yeah, well, hey, we appreciate you coming on in.
Yeah,
but I like it.
Shit, this dude comes in with a damn good point, and he never been here before.
or at least we don't know you.
Yeah,
maybe your screen name just changed.
But straight up, like, no, it definitely could have benefited Bray. I didn't even think about Bray Wyatt, but none of us knew what was going to happen with Bray Wyatt. I mean, none of us could. God damn it, kid. Speaking of Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, perfect timing.
Will you stop?
But yeah, Dominic Mysterio is going to be the beneficiary for this in the long term. Now, I
never thought about that way until you actually said something. Yes, Dominic Mysterio can hold the distinction of being the last person to beat John Cena I will kick your ass, kid.
I don't want tripping. That match is allegedly opening the show. Hey man, it be like that. You sacrificing for the show, brother.
I guess I'm just gonna have to do the rest of the show in the dark. Because every time I get up and turn the light on, she's just gonna turn it right back off. She's watching her tablet. The light is bothering her tablet, so
yeah, we're gonna be in the hill.
I'm gonna throw something at her is what I'm about to do.
Yep.
But
and
I already did actually, but
here we go. John Cena's final match against Gunther is set to open the WWE Saturday Night's main event on December 13th, 2025. Oh, okay.
That's who it is. That's TJ. All right, I know who that is.
Rats.
That's Wesley's best friend.
What's going on, TJ, man? Ghostface 619. I'm gonna be crying buckets on Saturday. I'm not for sure. That's why I said this moment to me, this gonna be that hit punch in the gut, hitting your feels moment. Since that's funny. This is gonna be the biggest in your feels moment since Taker put his coat, his hat, and his ring gear in the middle of the ring at the end of WrestleMania. And we thought it was really over.
It was supposed to be.
I ain't gonna lie, I stood up and clapped that night. I was like, damn.
It was supposed to be. But money talks. Anyway, so if that's gonna open the show, that means that means John's gonna get the match. He's gonna get the speech. He's gonna get everything that Goldberg didn't get because Goldberg was the main event, and Goldberg got cut the fuck off. And Goldberg got cut the fuck off.
Damn, hey, you ain't bullshitting. Out of that 2002 class, Randy and Brock is the only ones left.
Mm-hmm.
R-Truth actually was there before all of them. Ooh, okay, quick. We getting rowdy.
I don't know what else I can really do, but you know.
Yeah, you at her mercy.
Shit, I mean, her bed is right there. The light switch is right there. So I mean, yeah, we talked about him already. TJ, that was one of the earlier topics we talked about. But go ahead and tell us who you think it's going to be.
Who you think it is?
What report? What report are you talking about, Ghostface?
Who is Ghostface, man? Reveal yourself.
Ghostface? I mean, these are names I ain't never seen before.
Yeah.
I mean, what's your favorite scary movie?
Cena versus you funny. Cena versus Gunther. Now look, okay. If they're not,
I have your number, dude. I have your number.
What's up with it? Now, if they're not gonna main event the show, there's only one other match that can go in the main event, and that better be this match right here.
Cody and Femi.
It gotta be this match right here. Anything else makes absolutely no sense, and I do mean no sense.
No sense.
0 cents. 0 cents. If you're gonna put your WWE champion in the main event, then I'm not mad at that. But if Cena was the damn, okay, I guess I can see it from this perspective. You don't want to have the show end on a whimper because regardless of the passionate speech he give, the this, that, and the third, it's still ending on a whimper because the fact of the matter is that's it. Like that was his last match, and damn, this is really finna be it. Damn. Hey, what's some of y'all favorite? What are some of y'all favorite John Cena matches? Yeah, nah, facts. I'm with you on that one, Ghostface. That's why I say the only match that makes sense, if you're not gonna put him in the main event, him being John Cena, is definitely Oba and Cody. But what are some of y'all favorite John Cena matches and moments? You gotta at least get a man that.
There's so many. Oh man. One of my favorite matches is his match against Shawn Michaels. That was a really good match. Moment. The return at the Royal Rumble was a really good.
Fact.
That was a hell of a moment. The Firefly Funhouse match. That was actually really good. I've gone back and watched that several times. That was Cena versus KO was a good one. I mean,
man, who can forget him versus Kevin Federline? The first Raw of 2007. Who can forget that? Cena.
Motherfucker, did you just mention John Cena in the same sentence as Kevin Federline?
I'm not saying, look, okay, when I say that, I'm not saying it as if it was a good match, a great match, a classic, but just the mere notion that the WWE champion is literally having a match on Raw in the main event against a celebrity's husband or ex-husband at the time.
Hell,
Pretty wild.
The match with Edge, Long Island.
When Edge slapped the shit out of his daddy, that was pretty funny.
Yeah. I mean, and then John threw Edge in the Long Island Sound. I mean, that was a hell of a match. That was a great match. I honestly wish this last match. I honestly wish this last match could have been against Edge, but because somebody's on another
for elite
show.
reasons. Yeah, for elite reasons, the con man ain't having that. Cena versus Lashley. Anyone with Orton, I like their I Quit match at Breaking Point personally. Yeah.
I mean that was a hell of a, Hang on, I'm gonna try to get some kind of fucking light in this shit. I got my wife asking me why the fucking room is dark.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you my favorite Cena moment, and it actually came in the latter part of his career. It's when they was in Cleveland, Ohio, and he brought back the Doctor of Thugonomics against The Rock. Yeah.
There we go. A little bit.
That was the shit. When you forget your promo, remember, it's all in the wrist. Yeah.
He said,
Yeah.
But I don't need things like what is it? Hustle, lore, and respect. Just like I don't need the notes to my promo on my wrist. Whoever it was, and rumor is it was Shane McMahon that told John Cena that something's written on Rock's arm. That was oh, he cooked Rock.
Oh, my bad. I skipped over this one.
Yeah, he cooked Rock.
Yeah, nah, he definitely was cooking. I ain't gonna lie. As and I'm not trying to make this about The Rock. I'll just say this one quick and we'll keep it pushing. As I gotten older, I realized exactly how corny The Rock is and how played out his shtick got real quick.
Nice tattoo, yeah.
And honestly, he got by Cena, and he definitely got by Punk. Punk got one of the greatest lines in the history of professional wrestling. Man, say, when you get in the ring with me, you'll realize that your arms is just too short to box with God.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
that is a hell of a line.
He got him good.
That is a line for your ass.
Yep. Nice tattoo.
Yeah, now facts.
He says, just like I don't need the notes for the promo on my wrist. Oh, TJ.
It'll definitely make that tournament pointless.
It's not happening.
It'll make that tournament pointless.
It's not happening. It's not happening.
I'm sure he just fantasy booking.
I would love for his last match to be against Edge, but when John Cena said something about, I don't know, that's not off topic because that's one of our banners. Like when John Cena talked about people that don't work here anymore, everybody thought that one of them was going to be Edge. Everybody thought, and especially with Edge taking time off from the other show to go home and take care of his family. It was just, it was too obvious that it wasn't going to be Edge. Trust me, I would love it if it was Edge, because one of John Cena's best feuds ever was with Edge, and I wish it could be, but because he's on the other show, we can't get what we want. And who could ever forget that? And then he told him said they
There,
weren't chanting Rocky, they were chanting Tooth Fairy.
I got another Cena moment again in the latter part of his career.
Sure.
2017 when he cooked Roman Reigns. He single-handedly made Roman Reigns go get better at being a promo.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you, the moment that segment was over, that man started going to promo classes.
Ghost, I wouldn't necessarily say that they didn't. Because, I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Well, Khan said he never got a call from them. Of course, he got asked about it in one of his media presses, and he said he's never gotten a call from them.
So they never had any plans for it to be Edge. Okay.
And truth be told, as much as we would all love it to be Edge, it really, if it was possible, it should be only one person having his last match. Kurt Angle. He goes out the way he came in.
Yes.
Just like Kurt's last match should have been against Cena, but
I am absolutely sure that they probably pitched it to Kurt, and Kurt's like, "Man, I can't do it no more."
Hell no, they ain't pitched shit to Kurt, but a retirement plan.
You don't think so?
No, that man is not in wrestling shape.
That's what I'm saying. He's not anymore.
He wasn't in shape when he came back. He didn't want to wrestle, low key, but Vince wanted him to wrestle, so it was what it was. Ambrose.
Well, KO obviously isn't. Man, KO is going to be gone for
at least another year.
Maybe even longer than that. Go over there.
Now to put a rapping ball on John Cena. Hey man, it's been a good 23 years. It's been a good 23 years.
Roman definitely needed to be humble because he was getting too damn big for his britches.
I'm not putting that on Roman Reigns. I'm putting that on Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon written his promos for him. That is well documented. So that's not on Roman Reigns.
Man, like they say that the kind of neck injury that he has is almost as bad as the one that made Edge retire. So,
that's true. I'd be
hard pressed to say we may not even ever see KO in the ring again. But
they're leaving the opportunity out there because you knew quickly that Big E wasn't coming back.
And yes, that did happen.
McDaddy Vince.
Vince was 100%. Vince was 100% sure that he could get Roman over as a face.
He could have. He would have booked it better or booked it different. The Shield was hot. Like whenever Seth originally turned on them, it was still a way you could have done it. But you sacrificed everybody for him. Remember that? What we were just talking about with Austin? Mm-hmm. How you started in the summer of 96 and it didn't conclude until 98. That's what you could have did.
Yeah.
I always want, it was fantasy. I mean, now that's the best bow I could put on Cena, man. I mean, it ain't too much to say about the man that we ain't already touched or ain't already been said. So salute to Cena. Over Femi, Cody Rhodes.
Yeah. Oba definitely needs to go over in this match.
How you figure?
How do I figure?
Mm-hmm.
Man, like
when I ask that, I'm not necessarily. When I ask that, I'm not saying you're wrong. I just want to hear your thought process.
Well, okay. Cody Rhodes said he's doing this out of respect for who the show is about, and that's John Cena. So he's giving Oba his first big opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
And if your goal is the future, if your goal in all this is the future, then it's not a title match. So Cody should. It's not a title match. No, it's not a title match. There's no title on the line. It is just a one-on-one match. Which most of the time when it's a non-title match, then the other person usually goes over. In this particular case, I think if you're really pushing Oba as part of your future, then he should go over Cody.
Okay.
He should.
Anybody else want to chime in on this?
Cody, I mean, what benefit does Cody get by beating Oba? Nothing.
He's your WWE champion.
But that doesn't mean nothing. It's not a title match. It's not like Oba is going to beat him and then walk out WWE champion.
So an unproven commodity on main event television beats your WWE champion? Who's supposed to be your number one guy in the company with your number one belt?
Didn't.
Because if you beat him, now that makes him a contender.
Hold on a second now. Yes, exactly. But think about this. I'm listening. Didn't KO beat John Cena when he was being introduced?
Was Cena the champion?
He was the champion, but he I don't think they had a title match, but KO did beat John Cena in their first match when they were bringing KO up to, if I'm not mistaken, I'm fairly certain he did.
John Cena was the U.S. champion.
Yes, he was, and he lost.
He wasn't the WWE.
No, but he was a champion. He was a champion.
But we are not comparing the U.S. championship to the WWE championship. This is the WWE champion.
I'm not comparing champions at all. I'm comparing the fact that John Cena
was a champion.
Kevin Owens over
as a champion
in his very first match.
As a champion, correct?
Yes.
The United States champion, correct?
It's the point of the matter is it's the point of the matter that John Cena put KO over, and it's the same thing Cody should do. And it's the same thing.
It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. You only can compare two things that are alike. Yeah, they're both champions. Correct.
Out of it. Take the championship out of it.
You can't.
He's the champion. John Cena put KO over in their very first match
as the as a mid-card champion. Yes, you are right. This is the number one guy in the company, and you're gonna have him beaten by an unproven commodity.
Is not gonna hurt him any.
Okay.
Let
me tell you why you don't do this.
Okay.
Let me tell you why you don't do this. Because this is a money match down the line at a major pay-per-view. This is a SummerSlam match. This is a WrestleMania match. What we have here is a fuck finish. Drew McIntyre is going to ruin this. Drew McIntyre got to get his get back from Cody Rhodes attacking him on SmackDown. He has to get his get back from this.
God damn it.
And you got to set up this next match between Drew and Cody, which you already started. You got to finish it. Now, Obafemi gets protected here, actually, by doing a fuck finish. So later in life, when these people meet again on pay-per-view at a real PLE, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. Oba dominates, yes. Because again, What's gonna make Oba looks good is the way he looks during the match. Again, you can lose and look good. Whenever I know this is a very polarizing guy, but Benoit, as much as I love the Royal Rumble 2003 WWE Championship match, Benoit came out that match looking great, even though he lost to Kurt. He looked good. He looked like a competitor. He looked like he could compete, etc., etc. So the same thing can take place here, except we don't get a clean winner here. Drew it's a fuck finish. Oba is gonna have his time. Trust me when I tell you that he's gonna have his time. Hell, we were talking about LA Knight earlier. It could be Oba Femi that knocks off Braun Breaker. It actually would be a damn good match when I think about it.
So okay. So let me make sure I'm in your mind right now. So you're saying Oba's gonna dominate that match, but then the end result is gonna be Drew fucking it up.
Yes.
But you're gonna continue to mention that Oba did dominate Cody in that match.
Yes, he at least hung with him. Like he got the very best of him.
Okay.
Until Drew came.
Okay. No. You know what? All right.
If Cody held any other belt, he could have held the IC belt, the United States belt. He could have been a tag champion. Oba wins. But he could have been the world heavyweight champion. Oba wins. But the WWE champion, the biggest title in this company, he cannot lose to an unproven commodity, clean or dirty for that matter. Like you can't beat him here. Not here. DQ. I know I'm pitching for a DQ and a main event of a major show, so to speak. But yeah, it makes sense. It only makes sense in this scenario.
I think the only reason it's a major show is because it's John Cena's last match.
Cena, yeah, facts.
Otherwise,
no argument from me.
Otherwise, it's just another fucking Saturday night's main event, which is not a major.
We probably wouldn't even been getting this match.
We wouldn't even.
He wouldn't even been in the ring with each other. Who knows what Cody would have been doing if this wasn't the Cena orchestrated show?
Okay. No, I didn't even think about it until you said something about Drew. Yeah, it probably needs to be a fuck finish.
I mean, it's the only thing that makes sense.
It does make sense.
Cause Drew gotta get his heat back. He has to.
Yeah.
Facts. He probably would have been wrestling Drew had it not been a Cena thing. Let me make sure I didn't hit all my points. Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we did hit all the points. Very nice.
Definitely.
Very nice. Yeah, we are back. God damn it.
Yes, we are back.
We are back, and we wouldn't be back without the question of the week. Yeah,
we need to get some kind of we need to get some kind of a sound bite for that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, while you're pulling the question of the week, did this little girl take a drink of my damn Java Monster when I got up one time? Because I swear to God, she is bouncing off the walls right now.
When did that? I think that was 92. How long?
She is absolutely bouncing off the walls right now. Damn tablet didn't go dead, but she is just jumping back and forth from one bed to the other.
Yep. Okay.
No. Oh, you gotta go. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Are y'all ready?
Let's
So,
go.
my question of the week: Shawn Michaels heel turn in 1992 or Brett's heel turn in 1997? Which one and why? Which one do you feel like had more of an impact? Now remember, Shawn Michaels' heel turn in 1992 started his singles run. It's what started everything we'd come to know about Shawn Michaels in 1997. So if you have any type of regard of Shawn Michaels in the early to mid 90s, well, in the 90s, it all started right here in 1992, putting the man
Barbershop.
through a barbershop window.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was Bobby Heenan. But no, don't close the. Shit. I'll be back. Kid.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But what do y'all think? I'll tell you my answer as soon as John comes back and he
I'm
gives his
here.
2 cents on this.
I always remember Bobby Heenan saying he tried to escape through the window. Oh boy. He goes, "Do you see that? Jannetty tried to escape through the window."
Mm.
That was why Bobby Heenan was the best at what he did. Um, Shawn,
Shawn
Shawn,
Michaels,
Shawn
barbershop
Michaels
window,
was
1992, or
probably
Bret Hart,
more. Shawn
1997.
Michaels was probably more impactful because it did start his singles run. Bret Hart was already established by that point.
Was he?
I don't. I think he was. No. Damn it. I swear to God. She's about to.
Marty eating that window pane. So why you got Shawn, TJ? Let me know something. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know.
Yeah, that.
Come on, y'all spice it up for me. Now, D Black, where you at?
I mean,
This still in your time frame.
yeah, he kind of did. Brett, I'm gonna throw this bottle at you. Sit your ass down. Yeah, no. Watching what the that damn barbershop window. That shit.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
it. That
Okay.
you can't beat that. You really can't beat that. And TJ brought up a good point. Brett did kind of become irrelevant after his heel run, after his heel turn.
Huh?
I think he became irrelevant.
I'm gonna let y'all get it all out so I can come and put all this water on y'all fire. I go and put that fire out for you.
It's like glass
Are
Fritos.
y'all ready? Yeah, that's pretty funny. I ain't gonna bullshit you,
Come on.
but
All right. Come on with it.
I'm gonna tell you why I am taking Bret Hart 1997. Because you can make the argument that Shawn Michaels was irrelevant until 1997. He beat Sid in 1997, right? The match where he was the special guest referee happened in 1997, right? Who was involved in that? Bret Hart, right? Sure, he wasn't a heel yet, but he was working his way up to it. Actually, I lied. He was a heel by then. Bret was a heel by then.
Yeah, he was.
Okay. Bret Hart turning heel essentially spiraled to the Montreal Screwjob, correct?
Yeah.
Which ultimately gave you the Mr. McMahon character, right? The Mr. McMahon character was built on the real life contract situation that was going on with Bret Hart, on top of what was going on with him and Shawn in real life. Yeah. And let me ask y'all a question. I'm not talking about. I'll pull up the question again. Hold on. That heel turn also gave you the one of the, if not the greatest match in WrestleMania history. Some people hold, but unless you're taking Taker and Shawn in 25, some people hold Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels as the greatest. Shawn Michaels, as Austin as the greatest WrestleMania match ever, and the double turn at the end. Hold on, my bad. Oh, brother, I'm good with being wrong. I said that he ain't make a brother taste low as well. My boy ate a 6x7 2-side freshly painted.
Oh damn!
No, okay, yeah, true. But he also, but Shawn also had to go through a couple character development things in order to actually get over as a face. I mean, as a heel.
Heel.
Shawn was a baby face again by 95.
Leave it alone. Go play.
No. Yeah, by 95, he was a face again. I mean, yeah, he was a face again by 95. Now, Bret heel run also got you some of his greatest promos. Some will argue, and I'll make that argument too. I'd make this argument too, bro, that Bret's best work came in that stretch of 1997. And that whole baby face in Canada, heel in America, that was the shit. And Shawn got, what did Shawn? Shawn didn't get the belt until 95. So they didn't really capitalize. I mean, you can argue his heel run was a letdown because they didn't capitalize on it. Or, well, no, never mind. Because back then the IC belt was actually some weight. It did have a domino effect. So the impact. Okay, well, let's ask this question. Can you still tell the story of Bret Hart without Shawn Michaels?
No. Go play. Go play.
Can you still effectively tell the heel story of Bret Hart without Shawn Michaels?
You cannot.
You can't?
He's so fresh.
You can't? Wait. No, that's a serious question. Like that's a serious question. So can you still tell the heel story of Bret Hart in 1997?
God damn.
Can you? I'm trying to get this question out.
I know, but chat with all the damn glass references. Oh my god!
I just want to get it out.
Go!
Oh shit!
Baby, we're almost done. Go play. All right, you know what? I'm gonna let you get out of here. I'll be back.
All right. Now that's a question for the chat. For everybody in the chat, can you still tell the heel story of Bret Hart without Shawn Michaels?
You absolutely cannot.
You can't?
I don't think you can.
You can't tell Bret Hart's story of a heel without Steve Austin. You only got 7 more minutes, man. You only got 7
We're gonna
minutes.
close the other door. I'm back in the dark. Trust me, I'm back in the
You
dark.
can't.
In 3, 2, 1.
You can't tell the heel story of Bret Hart without you can't tell the heel story of Bret Hart without Steve Austin, without the popularity of Steve Austin.
I'm here.
Yeah. All you need is the lamp. No, and that's the thing. Yeah, and that's a damn good point. You really can't tell Sean's story without Bret. You could definitely still tell the story of Bret without Sean. God damn it. God damn it.
Oh my god. Woo! Go play, baby. Please. Go. I only got a few more minutes. Jeez.
Austin, and another thing, you really can't tell Austin's story without Bret. No heel Bret. How does Austin get over as a face? How does that happen? Because as great as look, Shawn Michaels grew into a great in-ring worker, right? He grew into the greatest in-ring worker of all time. Bret was already that in 97. Bret was that in 93. Bret was that in 94, 95, so on and so forth. So, and everything we know about Austin, at least being over as a face, it all trails back to Bret being a heel. So I think that Bret's heel turn in 97 is gonna outweigh Shawn in 90 and 92. Now, had they pulled that off in 97, I think my answer would be different. If Marty and Shawn had this happen in 97, I think my answer would be different. But I think it's Bret that will overtake Shawn in this scenario. Facts. And that's the thing. Like Shawn Michaels' heel turn, yeah, it helped him. It helped establish him for sure. No doubt. I'm not arguing that. It helped establish him as a singles competitor, but it didn't really push him into the stratosphere.
Go.
At least not instantly. At least not immediately. But Bret turning heel pushed Austin into the stratosphere. It also elevated, think about this. It also elevated Brian Pillman. It elevated Owen Hart. It elevated Jim Neidhart to a degree. Bret's impact, it hit people, it hit him, and it also helped people around him, and it also spiraled into the development of the Mr. McMahon character.
Oh golly.
Say, man, hey, anything is possible on the channel.
No, I'm not gonna put her through a window. We have enough of those references going around right now.
Hey, Tony, Diddy did Diddy did it in a leather jacket, dog. Hey, you a different type of diabolical to turn heel on a man in a leather jacket.
Yeah.
And a tight ass leather jacket at that.
No.
Hey, Tony, just don't stand too close to a window by me, dog. You know, I'm known for pulling that heel shit. I got a good super kick left in me. I ain't bullshitting. But no, but seriously though, I'm taking Bret. I know. I always go against the grain.
I'm gonna definitely stick with Shawn, but I mean, that's the beauty of this. We can have different opinions. This guy, man.
out the party.
Go play.
These questions are meant to give you and the audience just a different perspective to think about.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, when I present these, it's a great chance that I'm gonna go against the grain with the more popular opinion. But if you don't want to go against the grain, make sure you keep following us here at 2 Hills Shooting the Shit
with you,
like we like to do every week. Going back to our normal day on Tuesday, as you see at the bottom of the ticker, a new episode is dropping this Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Central, and we welcome and appreciate all the that's going on the lovelies. Yeah.
Come here.
Ooh-wee. But make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to our boy Monkey Man over there, talking monkey business with Monkey Man at TMB with Monkey Man over there on YouTube. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget our boy Bearded over there at Bearded Conversations. He wasn't in here tonight, but he'll tap back in with us. Bearded Conversations over there at YouTube. We're gonna get you on the screen. Yeah. And our boy For Show at For Show TV. Hold on, take this down so I ain't blocking the cuz. Our boy For Show over there at For Show TV at what? God damn it. At For Show TV 766. Not forgetting our boy Tiger Mike over there on Twitch at Tiger Mike 84 streaming MLB The Show every weekend on Twitch at Tiger Mike 84. Yeah. But we got us a special guest in the building. John.
This is Jamie.
Who's declaring for the Royal Rumble?
She is.
Yeah. Very nice.
This is the one that's been causing trouble pretty much the last hour of this show.
Hello.
Oh yeah,
Hello.
she's cutting the promo.
Yep, she sure is.
Hello.
Waving at the people. Hello. Yeah. You are streaming live on the YouTube. And no, Bree, she cannot get extra royalties. Her royalties get lumped in with John. Yeah. She ain't about to put the show's wallet through a barbershop window.
I think that's what she wanted the whole time, was just to get on here with me.
Hey, that's lovely.
Which is fine.
Lovely. But this is that part of the show where we open the floor up to anybody out there in the panel or in the chat that want to ask the panel any questions.
That's right. Give
us what you got.
Chat, I swear.
I know it got something to do with it.
Oh man, this is gonna continue next week, I'm sure. Hi.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, it's the cheers, man. Gotta love them. Love it, man.
Yeah.
Somebody send your boy a box of cigars. I need them.
Huh.
Avoid me from walking across the street. Cause I damn sure don't think I got any more, which is pretty trash.
Hello.
Hi, go play, baby.
Oh, please.
Hello.
Oh my god.
Everybody.
Oh man, this guy.
Oh,
Sips his wine. Red Solo cup.
Oh boy. The glass references tonight have been just amazing. That we get it.
Ooh-wee.
Man ate some glass.
Okay, fuck it. I got one. Since we want to talk about glass, let's do this there. Ironically, both instances involve Shawn Michaels.
The Geratron 5000. Shawn Michaels ate that screen. Hey, go.
Yeah, fuck it.
Oh, come on. Go.
Who hit that glass harder, Shawn or Marty, man? All I would say is one person came out of one situation. I ain't never been the same.
Well, I mean, Marty faded into obscurity after the Rockers broke up. Shawn continued to do it. So I'd say Marty. Marty hit that shit harder.
I ain't gonna lie. I think it's Shawn, brother, because
Jake
Shawn I ain't been the same since.
No.
You know what? If that's the way you introduce Jake Paul, I would not be mad about that, because honestly, that'll be something that I wouldn't see coming. That actually has a great twist to it, because now you get the Paul brothers as a tag team.
Are they seriously thinking about bringing Jake in?
He glad for the closed caption. But D Black's question is this: who do you think helped boost Rock's career? Any takers?
I'm thinking.
This is easy. I got the answer right now.
Triple H.
Triple H. Okay.
Mankind. Hey.
Okay.
Damn, kid. Trying to hurt yourself.
Okay, well, when you ask this question, then it kind of disqualified my answer.
I mean, didn't he have his first real feud after he became champion with Mankind?
Yep. Matter of fact, Mankind beat him a month after he
beat him at
champion.
Halftime Heat, and then the Royal Rumble where Rock
he beat him. Well, he beat him technically at the end of '98, but it got aired at the beginning of '99.
Yes.
That's when the whole that'll put butts in the seats thing took place.
Absolutely.
In terms of story, in terms of matches and storylines, yes, it's definitely Triple H and Foley. But if you want to talk about what actually put him on his way, it's one man that don't get credited for this. But okay, it's not a man, it's a group of men. And it is the Nation of Domination. Without the nation, without the turning heel and joining the Nation, you get boring ass, stale ass, lame ass Rocky Maivia. It's Farouk. Yes, it's Farouk Asad. Yes, it is Farouk. Without him becoming a heel and joining the Nation, we don't get that. Like, bro, when he first said, if you smell what the Rock is cooking, he was a member of the Nation.
Yes.
Matter of fact, he wasn't even on WrestleMania's 14 card. He was in a backstage segment with whoever that lady was when he said, if you smell what the Rock is cooking. So I think it's Farouk and the Nation that actually helped boost The Rock's career. Okay, I ain't gonna put Ahmed Johnson in that conversation, but Farouk for sure.
Ahmed Johnson, no.
Well, that's who they were feuding with, though. Ahmed Johnson. Like I get why you're saying that, but boy, I don't know if y'all know this story about when Ahmed hurt Farouk. Boy, when he came back, he beat the shit out of Ahmed in that match. Like, fucked him up for real. My boy also got one of the greatest lines ever. That boy say, why don't they haze you like they do everybody else? Shit, I'm unfuckwittable.
Yep.
Very nice. Yeah, Ahmed was pretty terrible. I remember when WCW brought him in as Tea Time or Tank or whatever the fuck he was.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. The Pearl River Plunge at the time, at least, Tigers, what was it? Tiger Suplex Power Bomb or Tiger Bomb, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
That actually was a pretty good move for that time frame. Yeah, Mr. Damn himself. The first ever black world heavyweight champion, at least recognized world heavyweight champion, is should get the credit of helping The Rock boost his career. That was the launching pad. That was the starting point. Yes, sir. But I'll leave the floor open for another 2 minutes before John had to go pull the rest of his hair out.
Hey, you know, I knew it was gonna happen.
Hey, the timing couldn't be any more perfect.
I mean,
Every week we come on, y'all, we're guaranteeing y'all at least 2.5 hours.
That's right.
At least.
So
here you go. About damn time, brother. You gotta rewind.
We almost done.
Well, we had to finish now. The ref is sliding in for the pin count. Man, bro, been at work, dog. Like been trying to balance that work schedule.
I was sick. He's making money. I mean,
y'all don't donate. Nobody donates. So I mean, I gotta go to work if the opportunity presents itself. Until I start making money off this, until we start making money off this to the point where we can kind of be like work or podcast.
Yeah.
Gotta go to work, brother.
Yeah.
Austin did bring out his work. Austin did bring out his mic work for sure. Fact. Well, that's true. In the grand scheme of things, you are right about that.
Well, here's the thing. Neither one of us want to do it by ourselves. It's not something that we want to do by ourselves. Like
now,
when I was sick, he could have did the show by himself, but he didn't want to. And when he had to work, he had a shift extended. I could have did it by myself, but I don't want to. I don't want to do it without him. You know, the show's called Two Heels, not just a heel.
A heel. No, facts. No, you are right about that, brother. And we need to connect offline. Bearded. When you got some time Sunday, bro, hit me up like after 12. We gotta connect for sure.
Yeah, we can get.
We
can get more than just Wes as an alternate. I mean, you know, but we missed y'all for real. Like we definitely missed y'all. I don't know about posting your phone number on here. That's not a good idea, but hey.
I mean, we ain't got no weirdos here, so I mean, I think I got your number already, though, Bearded. Yeah. I mean, it's the only 312 number in my phone. Yeah, I got you. Look. This is my plan. Okay, all right, fuck it. Let's talk about it for a second. My plan next year, I want to have at least 5 of us on here at one time, right?
5
of us.
At one time?
A broad number. Of course, everything has to be coordinated and moved along respectively. I mean, I've been on podcasts that has 6-7 people on there. It's really all about the host and how the host can keep things moving along. Right. And making sure everybody has a clear background, or if you one of those that smoke while you're on camera, just make sure you're not actively on camera hitting the blunt or nothing like that.
Yeah, because
talk about it. But now for real, seriously, like that's the. I think that'll be interesting. I mean, it don't have to be like that every week, but at least like twice,
Maybe once a
week,
month.
once
Maybe
a month.
once a month.
Get up. Because some of y'all, I mean, some of y'all, if not all of y'all, have been down since day one. And look, we was out for 2 weeks. We came back. People still flocked up in here. At one point, we had 8, 9 people in here.
Yeah.
So the people are still here. But y'all, when we on YouTube, the biggest thing, and I actually just learned this out, is not necessarily the views. Not to say that the views don't matter. It's the retention.
Yeah.
It's the viewership retention that gets the algorithm going on YouTube. Like, how long can you stay in here whenever we here? So the Scoobies. Hey, my Scooby Snacks provider was in here earlier. Shit, I'm about to go indulge my damn self. It's been a long day. Y'all, I'm on a work bench right now. I've been working 10 days straight. I ain't got off day to Sunday.
Hell, I don't smoke, but this kid right here makes me want to smoke right now.
But hey, with that being said, it's been your 2 favorite hills. Our 3rd favorite hill is in here. Our 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th favorite hill is in here. And we enjoy shooting the shit
with you,
like we like to do, man.
That's right.
Goddamn the Bears.
He had to say it, didn't he?
7th seed coming in. Yeah. Hey, ain't nothing like going from 1st to 7th. I ain't hating on the Bears, man. I'll focus with them, man. I ain't got no issues with the Bears. But
while we're on that note, I really wish we hadn't beat Cleveland last week, but here we are.
I appreciate y'all giving us the number 1 seed. Yeah, come on, Jets. We got a trade for you. No Bush.
And I still think we're gonna be one by the end of the season.
Oh no, baby. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was only supposed to do. Oh, you said, hold on, we still got time, as in y'all got games, y'all can still win. Yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah, bet. But y'all, it's been your 2 favorite hills coming to y'all live like we like to do here on the YouTube. We definitely gonna be back to our normal scheduled program. I get off work at 2:00 on Tuesday, so I will make sure that I'm here, and we're gonna be live, ready to go at 4:05. Give y'all 5 minutes to tap in, man. Make sure y'all share that link. If y'all know people that like wrestling like y'all do, you know, that are respectable, good people that can hold a good quality conversation, man, share that link. Share that, man, share the channel. Let's get the people in here.
I still want to know who Ghostface was.
Nah, facts.
I still want to know who that was.
Yeah, bro. If you driving, please be safe.
No, don't. Hey, look. Yeah, we appreciate you tapping in, but don't do that.
Yeah, please. We don't want that on our conscience.
Nah, we don't need that.
So, with that being said, y'all, hey, it's been real, it's been good. But, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, STS proudly brings to you its Tag Team Champions of the World. I am not the road dog, Jesse James. He is not the badass Billy Gunn. And we are not the New Age Outlaws. And as always, if you are not down with that, we got 2 words for you. Can I get your guys? What? Can I get you guys out on another platform? Hey, your least favorite deal. No, for sure. I gotta put. Hold on, right quick. I did not mean to do that in the middle of the intro. I am on Twitter at amazing1_NF and on Facebook at my name, which it is what it is. Bearded, if you on Facebook, bro, if you on Facebook, look, we got a Facebook group, 2 Hills Shooting the Shit. Look it up, and whenever you hit the ad, I promise you, I'll add you to the group. But if you ain't down with that, we got 2 words for you. Fuck off. Peace.
And we out.